Um, hey guys, once again, my name is Martec Washington. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. Food as a right um, shouldn't even be a conversation. Everybody should just have accessibility and a way to get to food. Um, we're all greedy, point blank, period. Um, we all are. Can't say that I'm not greedy because I know we all are. We all want bigger, better, and the best. If we didn't, we wouldn't all be sitting here fighting for bigger, better, and the best for people that we might not even know. Like she was saying Sunday, what happened was I was just taking my trash out to the dumpster. And as I was taking my trash out, there was a guy outside. And he was digging through the trash. And I was like, man, before I even saw him, I was like, man, somebody threw trash out here. I'm going to have to pick it up. And he was like, oh, man, I'm sorry. I was just out here digging for some food. And I'm like, man, you shouldn't really be digging for food through the trash. But if you're going to dig through the trash, just like clean it up or whatever. So I started to walk off. And so then after I walked off, I walked back. And I'm like, well, here's $10. If you pick up the rest of the trash, at least here's some money for you. And then I thought to myself, well, if he's digging through the trash for food, why wouldn't I just bring him food? What is $10 going to do? Because if I give him $10 at Wendy's, they're going to treat him like a homeless person. So then they're going to call the police on him. They're not going to give him access to food. If I give him $10 and send him into Kroger's, they're going to treat him like a homeless person. They're not going to give him access to food. They're going to kick him out. Everybody, regardless of whatever you're doing, whatever's happening in your life, should have access to food. I've seen people out here whose homes have burned down. They don't have a way to food or access to food because they make too much money. But you just lost everything. That's not fair. I've literally seen parents go without for weeks to feed their children because they don't have a way to get food for themselves. It's not fair that we are holding food hostage to people when we grow it in the ground from earth for free. I'm going to say that again. It's not fair that we're holding food hostage that we're growing on the ground for free. So food as a right is an understatement. Food should just be food. Everyone should have access to food. Everyone should have freedoms to food. We need to hold everyone accountable. We need to do as much as we can to make sure that everyone can have a sustainable amount of food. So that way no one's hungry, no one's homeless. If you give these people food, they won't be out here homeless. They won't be out here doing as much. People are out here struggling so bad because they don't have enough money to pay for certain things. Do you know why? Because it's hard. It is hard to live out here. And then you want me to eat? Okay, you want me to eat off of $194 a month. That is what the limit is for SNAP balance. $194. So you want me to eat Hot Pockets? You want me to eat some chips? You want me to eat some oodles and noodles? And you want me to eat just a couple pizzas? Because they're $6.99 for DiGiorno's if you don't catch them on sale. We have to make sure that food is accessible in our communities, man. We got to start doing more gardens. And we got to hold HUD accountable as well. If we're going to put people in housing, in all of these public housing situations, why are we not giving them access to food? If I'm going to give you shelter, and I'm going to tell you that because you're low on this bracket and you can barely afford to live, I'm going to put you in this house. Why wouldn't I also give you access to food? Why wouldn't I instantaneously give you a garden? Certain things don't make sense. So as a group, I feel like we need to hold tons of people accountable, and we need to start stacking up cards on them. It just doesn't make sense. And what I told Angie was different churches, organizations, and even the city can build little sustainable boxes like they do with the free libraries, and just put like some granola bars, something like the little raviolis in there, just something that people can get and eat. And I'm almost for certain the homeless people wouldn't leave the areas as trashed as they are, because they wouldn't be going through the trash digging for food. They wouldn't have to. So I mean, if we can all do our part, if we can all speak up, it would just do so much. I've been hungry, you've been hungry, we've all been hungry. There's no need for that in America. There's zero need in a country that has spaceships. We have submarines that are untraceable. We have cell phones. I have LED lights in my room. I'm talking to y'all on a Zoom. There's no reason children should be hungry. Mothers should be hungry. It just doesn't make sense. So Danielle, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Angie, thank you for bringing me to this table. However I can help, I truly will. And food is a right, and we need to get on it. And I pass it off to whoever else is going to take it from me.